We've got breaking news coming in now. The Sri Lankan government now claims that ex-Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, who resigned under pressure a couple of days ago, has been taken to the Trincomalee naval base in the eastern part of the country for security reasons, basically to keep him safe. A government statement has just arrived amidst reports of the ex-Prime Minister fleeing Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankan Defence Ministry says that ex-Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, the eldest brother of the Rajapaksa clan, will be moved to another location when the current violence in the country has eased just a little bit. The images on the right-hand side of your screen show luxury helicopters evacuating the Rajapaksa family and extended family from the trouble that is sweeping Sri Lanka's capital, Colombo. And on the left-hand side, you can see that ancestral home of Mahinda Rajapaksa being burnt to the ground in a city in one of the central provinces. This is a situation that has spiraled rapidly out of control. There were rumours that Mahinda Rajapaksa has fled the country after resigning as the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. But now the Defence Ministry in Colombo has just said that Mahinda Rajapaksa has been taken to Trincomalee, which is a military naval base in the on the east coast of Sri Lanka, and he has been kept there for security reasons and will be moved back to Colombo or elsewhere once the anarchy and near civil war situation has eased. There is real reason for government leaders and politicians like Mahinda Rajapaksa to fear for their security, because their houses have been burnt down. There's a riot-like situation in several parts of Sri Lanka. MPs are being targeted. 5 people have been killed. Countless vehicles have been destroyed. Hundreds of people have been injured. And there is an emergency martial law-like situation in Sri Lanka's capital of Colombo. The civil war situation in Lanka has escalated to truly an unprecedented level. Images of this kind have never been seen before in Colombo. And remember, this is a country that is no stranger to a blood-drenched history. The violence levels over the last few days have gone to fever pitch with protests against the country's government over a crippling economic crisis. Sri Lanka is broke, it is bankrupt, has no money to pay for anything. Mahinda Rajapaksa, who resigned as the Lankan Prime Minister on Monday, is facing calls for arrest for inciting violence that claimed at least 8 lives. According to reports, Sri Lankan forces have been ordered to shoot at sight anyone who attempts to riot or plunder public property or cause personal harm. Nationwide protests against the Rajapaksa government has intensified over the last few days, resulting in an increase in incidents of clash with security forces. The homes of several sitting and former ministers, members of parliament and mayors, including the ancestral home of the sitting Prime Minister at the time, have been set on fire by protesters. One ruling party member of parliament was killed in the protests.